as the Trevians take on Schurz High School. The opening draw controlled by the Schurz Bulldogs. Schurz High School, City School at Addison and Milwaukee on the northwest side. From the outside, shot's no good. But down by the Trevians, up ahead, a long one right to Peter Bame, and backdoor on the football, down and out. And the Trevians lead 2-0. Over to the far side, back up top. You'll notice the picture's a little dark today. That is the lighting here. It is very dark here in the gym here at Northside Prep, which is brand new high school. One of those magnet schools for education. Whoop, traveling on the part of Peter Bame. Brand new building, but 1999. But still doesn't help very much. The darkness in this place. Not enough light inside the gym here. Up and in. New Trier coming in number 1 seed in this regional. Nope. Up and down. And that's a jump ball. Alternate possession to the Trevians. In on the backdoor play. Driving up is McCrary for the deuce. This school at the corner, roughly at the corner of Bryn Mawr and Kedzie in the city. Nope. Traveling. Stevens to Jack Bay up top on the rotation. Underneath, up and no good. Illegal block. Illegal screen on the part of New Trier. Cross court. Turn around short. And brought down by the Trevians, and the foul on Schurz, and now on the Bulldogs. Trevians with the basketball up top. Now Peter Bame. Jack Bame from the corner. Nope. Foul underneath. Up and in by Peter Bame as the foul had been on one of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with it. Actually, it's kind of funny if things go according to plan here. Both Schurz and Sen are the Bulldogs, so the different schools will still play the Bulldogs on Friday if they win here tonight. First one's good. On the foul. Second one also good. The inbounder, Morgan Stevens. Gave it off Jack Bame over here to Peter Bame. Back top on the rotation. There's the shot from the outside, short. And a little off. Out on the floor, picked back up. Now Peter Bame underneath. Oh, overshot it. Patrick Romy on the run and gun layup. Nope, foul. And again, the Bulldogs to the line. First one rolls in. Second one also rolls in. Over to the far side. Up and no. And up and in. Up over everything, offensive foul. And it is New Trier basketball. Trevians, far side, in the corner, into the paint, 3-second rule. The turnover, back to the Dogs. Across the timeline. Back up top. To the side. Here's a shot for the outside, but the two. Trevians with the basketball. Romney back top. And a quick little jumper, good. By Peter Bay. Inside, back up top. There's the shot in. A little dipsy doodle move. Again, we apologize. The darkness of the picture is not our fault. It's the fault of the Chicago Public Schools. They didn't light this place very well. 2:25 left to play in the quarter. Far side. Up and no. Brought down by the Trevians. Matt Ruski gave it off. Here's Romney from the corner for a three. Cross court. On the outside. Nope. Back out. Schurz having a little trouble with the Trevian height here. Underneath and couldn't control it. Out of bounds to the Trevians. Morgan Stevens gives it off to Ruski. In for Peter Boehm, and he got fouled. Trevians lead by 3. 1:22 to play here in the first quarter. Here's the shot from the corner. Good for 3 by Patrick Romey. Make it 2. I believe. I think he stepped on the line. A little mishandled. Trevians have it. Up ahead. Whoa, had a little trouble with it. Loose ball. Ruski, inside, up, no, foul. And McCurry to the line. Gets the first. McCurry to the line. And the second. Nope. First game of the playoffs for the Trevians. From the outside, good for three. Trevians going to hold it for the last shot here. Back door up and in, and the foul. And Romy converts to the three-point play. Inbounded quickly, brought forward, the long shot for the three, no. And the Trevians lead 19-13 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with more. And the Bulldogs have inbounded. We've gotten underway here with the second quarter. Trevians lead by 6 over the Schurz Bulldogs. Again, bad lighting here at Northside. And I heard Coach Belmonte complaining a little bit about it. Back up top. Shot no. And the Trevian foul up top. And the Bulldogs reset the play. To the near side, into the paint. Tried for the sky hook, didn't quite get there. Trevians go the other way. Ruski, cross, and Romy for the three, no. Brought down by the Bulldogs. Schurz doing a great job of closing in on that paint, blocking the lane. On the side, back up top. Into the paint, strong-armed up, no. Trevians with it. Back the other way. Morgan Stevens dished it off. Peter Bain for three, no. Strong arm, no. But the foul. And James Clark goes to the line for two. First one. Second one. The winner of each of the four regionals advanced to the sectional. A sectional this year at Niles North. The regionals Niles West, Notre Dame, the Niles. Forward and back. Far side now in the corner for three. No. Ruski with the rebound. Up top. And thrown away. Now the Bulldogs with the basketball. And a nice job getting in front of that, deflecting it out of bounds, Matt Ruski. And a quick substitution. The inbound. From the outside, yes, for three. Now the Trevians trot across the timeline, near side. Romy back up top. Inside, that didn't quite work. Up and in by Romy. Jump ball, alternate possession to the Trevians. Back to the side. The shot, good for 3. 10-point Trevian lead. 4:53 to play in the first half. Bulldogs inbound. Over here to the near side. Back over to the far. Back up top. Over to the far side. Inside, the shot rolls over along the rim, but didn't go in. Back the other way come the Trevians. The shot for the outside. Nope. You could tell that. He took that shot. Yes, Chance Clark goes to the line. Nope. You could tell that they took the shot, and he was looking at the open wingmate, not at the rim. Here's the shot. Good. For 3. And Jack Boehm tries to answer. No. McCrary, yes, count it. And the foul. And a chance of the 3-point play for the Trevs. And then we do get one. On the side. And bumped out of bounds, I believe. A little trouble with it. And out of bounds to the Bulldogs. That's touched by Trev right in front of the New Trier bench. Up top. By the way, I just thought I would correct some things here. A lot of people have said that the New Trier teams were always known as the Indians prior to the changeover when West and East combined into the Trevians, and that is not true. They originally were the Trevians, or the Trevs for short. Then they became the Green Machine and the Green Wave during most of the 30s and 40s, early 40s. In 1946 is when they became the Indians. Up and in on a little run and gun action on the part of the Bulldogs. Up, no. Up top. To the side. Offensive foul. 2:09 to play. 9-point Trevian lead. Boehm inbounds it to Morgan Stevens. This has got to be a tough gym for New Trier to play in. Being this dark, must be pretty hard to judge baskets. Probably the darkest gym they play in. And a violation. I don't think that was a foul. I think it was traveling or something like that. I didn't really see the signal. Up top. Into the corner. Tried to drive. Put it up and in. From the baseline. Up top. Back to the side. Back up top. Romy up. Now over to the far side. Going for the three. Nope. Short. And the Bulldogs with it. Schurz High School with the basketball. They're going to be a little deliberate. Tried for the give and go backdoor, and it worked for two. Swisheroo for two. Up top. And Trevian's going to hold it for the last shot here. Cross court. And the long one. No. At the buzzer. And the Trevians lead by 5. We'll be back with the second half. Welcome back. And Schurz Bulldogs with the basketball. Trevians with the 5-point lead. One thing about New Trier, whoop, foul. Somebody got a hand in the face. And the Bulldogs will inbound. Foul on the Trev. And another foul on the Trev. Not a good way to start a half. Back up top. On the side. Peter Bang. Up top, Morgan Stevens into the paint. Takes the shot. No. Trevian's got the rebound. Up top. From the outside. No, that won't go. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Back the other way. Our first Trevian baseball game here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network on the Education Channel. Against Notre Dame. Foul on the hand. And the Trevians with the basketball. Morgan Stevens. Trevians take on Notre Dame. Officially the date scheduled April 2nd. To the near side. Long pass and overled. Trevian lead at 7. Take it 9 as Peter Bang puts it in. 33-24. Backdoor up and in. Bang inbounds it to Stevens. Stevens brings it across the timeline. From the outside, no. By Romy. Back quickly on the run and gun. Up and no. Whoops, a little trouble with it. Picked up and in for 2. Morgan Stevens. Inside up, no. Quickly back the other way. Up, no. Morgan Stevens. Up and in for the deuce. To the far side. Back up top. Back to the side. Cross knocked away, out of bounds, and last touch by the Bulldogs. It's Trevians basketball. Couple of substitutions, and we're ready. Inbounded by James Clark. Just into the game. Give it up to Morgan Stevens. Homie to the corner. Ruski. Matt Ruski puts it back out top. Over to the side. Cross court. Ruski for the three. No. And the Bulldogs come charging back. No. Foul will be on the floor first. Trevian lead at 7. Back out top. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevians. Up and no. Offensive foul on the charge. Back door. Up and no. Up and no a second time. James Clark tries a third time, no. As the Trevians couldn't strong arm it in. On the side, driving the paint, back door, yep. And the Bulldogs, closest they've been all night since the early part. Swishery for three by Jack. And the Trevians lead back up to 8. From the charity stripe. On the jump shot, no. And Peter Boehm with the rebound. Boehm to Stevens. Morgan Stevens dishes it off. Clark drives the lane, up and in. Well, not the lane, but the baseline. Now the Bulldogs with the basketball. On the near side. Ruski guarding. Little jumper over everything. Tried the strong arm, no. Put outside, no. And off the fingertips, out of bounds to New Trier. Morgan Stevens. Up top, Ruski. To the corner. Back up top. Stevens drives the lane, puts it up, way heavy. And the Bulldogs with it. To the side, oh my. Close to being out of bounds. Out of bounds. Last touched by James Clark. The inbound. The shot, no, but the foul. 10-point Trevian lead. Minute 57 to play here in the third quarter. Missed the first. Made the second. Morgan Stevens. And Jack Boehm tried for the shot, and that was blocked. To the side. Here's the jumper. That was partially deflected. And Trevians with the rebound. Morgan Stevens. And traveling. On the part of Morgan Stevens. Up top. Into the paint and stolen away. And Morgan Stevens gets fouled. Trevians inbound. Morgan Stevens to the side. Back up top. Inside, up and in by Peter Bain. Inside and out of bounds to the Trevians. Less than a minute to play, and it's up to an 11-point Trevian lead. Morgan Stevens dished it off, up top, cross. Jack Bain, back up top, Morgan Stevens. Jack Bain up top to Morgan Stevens, back to Bain. In for Peter Bain, back up top. Jack to Patrick Romy. And Romy going to hold it for the set up the play for the last shot here. Again up top. And McCurry over to the far side, Peter Bain. Cross, and Jack goes for the three and hits it at the buzzer. And the Trevians lead by 14 as we go to the fourth quarter. Trevians inbound, and we started the fourth quarter of this one. Trevians leading by 14, I believe. 13. Found the outside. Swisheree for three by Jack Bain. On the side. Up top. Over here to the near side. Little jumper short. And brought down by Jack Bain. Dished off to Morgan Stevens. Inside. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Into the paint. Up and no. Got the rebound. McCrary tried again. No. And last touch by the Bulldogs. Possession retained by the Trevians. Traveling. The Bulldogs cross the timeline. To the side, back up top. Back to the side. Down on the floor, loose ball. Out of bounds, last touch by the Trevians. Now the inbound. Driving the baseline, dished it off, put it up and in. From the paint. Over to the far side. Bain. Stevens. Back up top. Trevian's going to be deliberate here, might as well. They do have a big lead. Pass it around out at the perimeter. Romy, back up top, Peter Bain. Trevians can afford to take their time. They have a big lead here. And a foul. Inbounded to Romy. Peter Bain. Peter Bain with the ball. Now drives off. Gave it off to James Clark. Clark puts it in. Switcheroo for two. And the pass, looking for the back door, stolen by Clark. Stevens to James Clark. Up for Jack Bain. Blue side. And brought back out again. Now sees the lane, puts it up, no, foul, and Peter will go to the line. Just a couple of ticks under 5 minutes left to play. 2 shots for Peter Bain. He misses the first. And makes the second. Side, back up top, rotation over to the far side. Into the paint, took the shot, no shot, foul. Before the shot. Up top. On the outside, yes. Not sure if that was a 2 or 3, I think it was a 2. Alley-oops it ahead. Clark. Back to Bain, over to the far side. Romy. Up top. Now Clark. And a foul. James Clark. Gave it off to Morgan Stevens. Gave it off to Ruski. Back to James Clark. And a foul. Trevians leading by 14. And actually it was not only the foul, but also a technical thrown in there. I don't know what the technical was for. I didn't see him call it. So first the foul shot. Now the technical. Gets the first. And this should just about put it away for the Trevians. And the second. Oh, inbounded. Trevians get it. Nope, traveling. Peter Bain. Bulldogs. Dished off. Into the paint. No. Foul. 20-point Trevian lead now. Up top. And they shot from the outside. No. Morgan Stevens. Peter Bain, backdoor. Up and no, couldn't get it to fall. That was backdoor play. Reverse layup attempt by James Clark. No. Count it. And the foul. And brought down by Clark. Nearly stolen. Trevians quickly up ahead. Bain. Romy. Dished it off. Over to the far side. Up top. Morgan Stevens. James and Jack Bain. And Bain got fouled. Jack hits the first of the one hand. And the second. There's the shot And the foul. Up and in from the first. And the second as well. Morgan Stevens. All the way up ahead, an easy layup on the back door. Just waiting in the end zone for that one. Good for the three. Near side, Peter Bain. Reverse layup attempt, no, by Peter Bain. I think the Trevians have to quit trying to get cutesy. Whenever they try and get cutesy and go for the long shot or go for the fancy layup, they miss it. Trevian lead cut to 15, 2:03 to play here in the quarter. And that is the fourth quarter. Morgan Stevens. Robbie. To the side, back up top. Trevian's going to fool around with the ball a little bit. And stolen away. Reverse layup, puts it on. Morgan Stevens out ahead, Patrick roaming. And again, the Trevians gonna take some time off that clock. Romy hits the first. And Romy hits the second. Timeout taken. 15-point Trevian lead, minute 30 to play. Over here to the near side. Up top. Dished off to the baseline right, now back up to high. Into the paint, drive the lane, up and in. And yet another timeout here. Minute 9. The inbound. And Morgan Stevens fouled immediately. Morgan hits the first. And the second as well. To the side. From the outside, nope. And a foul, and James Clark goes to the line. James gets the first. Short on the second. Came down right in the hands of Peter Bain, and Peter gets fouled. So Peter will go to the line. Tuck in the shirt, gentlemen. Peter misses the first. As the Trevians substitute here. And he missed the second as well. Back come the Bulldogs to the side, into the paint, underneath, up, no, blocked. Kunkel and his pass and out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevians, they say. Up top for the Bulldogs. And going from the outside for three. Way off. Brian Duckler, and Duckler gets fouled. Duckler goes to the line. Brian gets the first. And gets the second as well. Inbound up ahead. From the outside, short. But down Duckler. Duckler had his pocket picked. Now picks it up and gets fouled yet again. And again, Duckler to the line. Brian misses the first this time. Takes the second. From the outside for three, no. Sean Conway dished it off. And that's going to do it. And the Trevians win it by 19, 67-48. And advance to the regional championship game. This is Mark Braun. Hoping you enjoyed this one. Well, hope you enjoyed this game. Wherever you may be, join us for our next game as the Trevians take on the Sen Bulldogs. And this is Mark Braun, and for all of us here at the network, we say as always, so long, everybody.